What are your plans for Mother's Day besides church?
Hi, Reggie.
We're live.
Goodbye. Oh, welcome to Wednesday.
Hey, everybody.
Sorry, everyone.
And yes, bye, Reggie.
Bye, Reggie.
We are so glad that you are here with us today. We open with a song and a scripture reading. Actually, Ginger and I were sitting here before our chat, and we were like, what songs are we going to do? And I said, have we done For the Beauty of the Earth lately? And it is Mother's Day on Sunday, and so we thought this was appropriate. And so I looked at our hymnal at 56, For the Beauty of the Earth, and there isn't actually a scripture that's attached to it. And I said, oh, that cannot be. That cannot be that there is no scripture attached to For the Beauty of the Earth. So I looked it up, and one of the verses that came up when I typed in Bible verses for the Beauty of the Earth is Colossians 1, verses 16 through 17, and this is what it says. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him. So in that, we will go ahead and sing all verses of For the Beauty of the Earth, number 56. Hi, Denise. Sing with us. Becky.
Happy birthday week, Becky.
Happy birthday week, Denise. I think Becky
Oh, it's
was
Denise. Sorry, Becky said that. That was my fault.
That's okay. So we're really super glad that you're joining us today. We did sing For the Beauty of the Earth, and we actually have another version of that we could probably pull out a little later. Maybe not, obviously, this month, but maybe in the summer. So let's go ahead and chit-chat a little bit before we get to our next song. Cici, why don't
Yes.
you tell everybody what's happening?
What is happening?
I'm just saying, what's happening with you?
Oh,
like this is our chit-chat time.
You know, working out. Nobody saw me walk up here, but
Don't make her do it again. Trust me. It would
Mike
take
called
her the whole
me,
time.
and I quote, a weenie for walking with very sore legs. So I joined a transformation challenge with Rebecca, and then also you guys are doing a challenge as well. So I'm trying to double up right now, and my body is like, you haven't worked out in forever. So I feel good, but I'm a little sore.
And it's hot.
And it's hot. Yeah,
We're
it's
working
hot.
on the fuzz, Janice. And hi, Janice, by the way. Billy, what you been doing?
Well, a handful of days ago, I was driving with one of my friends, and we ended up seeing a rooster on the side of the road who was very much alive. And when I walked over to it, not only did it not run away, but I realized that it had been injured, like it had been hit by a car.
Oh, no.
I made sure to really observe it. And it has not been violent in any way. But I have it in a secondary little coop, and I've been feeding it and giving it lots of water. And for the first couple of days, it kind of just wanted to sit in a little nest that I put in there because it only has one eye. Not only has one eye, one of the eyes is swollen shut. So it has trouble seeing, looks around on the ground, can't really hop up onto the
You adopted
roost.
a rooster.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Can I tell you a rooster story really quick?
Sure.
I was driving down 8 Mile Road. I drive it every morning.
She's
to
the
go to
one
work.
who hit the rooster.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, this
I'm
is a
kidding.
couple months ago. This is a couple months ago.
was a
And
joke.
I was driving down 8 Mile Road towards 99, and I saw that this car had, this truck had stopped on the opposite side of where all the houses were. And you could see that there was a chicken or a rooster, I can't remember which one it was, that was like in the middle of the road. And everybody had stopped because they didn't want to hit the chicken or, you know. And yes, I'm sure there's tons of why did the chicken cross the road jokes. So Margie, if you're out there, you can put them in there. Or Denise, or anybody, Janice, Becky, you guys can put some jokes in there. Anyway, I know there's a joke somewhere. But anyway, so there was like a chicken in the road. And everybody stopped for this chicken. And this guy who was in the truck, you could see, was like this. You better get across that street and go back home. And you know what that chicken did? That chicken went home. It crossed the street and went home. And then the guy got into his truck and then drove off. I was like, that was a pet chicken
That's wonderful.
that had gotten out. And that owner or somebody said, you better get out of that road. And that chicken was like, okay, fine, I'll go home.
And, you know, I have seen flocks of chickens on that street. It's the same street that my friend lives on. It's not like it would be a wild one or it got out of somebody's, way backyard. I've seen people who've had, specifically the temple that's right next to my friend's house has had little flocks of of chickens that are, outside of it.
I'm glad you're now a foster dad. You're adopted dad.
Once
of a rooster.
once it gets a little bit more healed, I was thinking of taking a picture of it and maybe trying to take the picture to the temple to see if they did lose their chicken.
Have you seen this rooster? Is it a rooster or a chicken?
It is a rooster.
It's a rooster. It's because Billy has chickens on his mask too. So I was like, is it a chicken or is it a rooster?
It is a
I love your mask.
Chicken is the species, then rooster is male, hen is female.
Oh, God. Lord help me. I'm sorry. hurts. Everything hurts. He's laughing.
Denise, I just read
Did I mix that up?
No, he's laughing because I was like, oh.
He's laughing at Cici. He's not laughing at the chickens. Although, Denise, I just want to raise up a prayer for you that you are still looking for answers.
Oh.
Be strong. We are here for you. We are praying for not just you, but the whole team that is supporting you at the hospital and different surgeries. So we definitely will keep you in our prayers. And of course, on Sunday we'll also have a bigger audience as well. So we love you, Denise. And all I can say right now is that the healing power of prayer and the healing power of song, I know always uplifts me as well. So before we get to Ginger and what she's been doing and what I've been doing, let's go ahead and let's sing another song. Another song that, before we sing the next song, if you have, we need a song. So Janice, Becky, Denise, who else is out there? Anybody who's watching live, put down a song that we'll sing later on. I know you guys have one for us. So we are going to do 552, Standing on the Promises. 552.
Got it.
Oh, Cici's already.
I was ready.
Cici's already ready. And I think, Ginger, did we say we're going to do all 4 verses, or are we going to do 1, 2, and 4? Whatever you like. Let's do 1, 2, and 4. We're going to make Mike, if he laughs again at Cici, I'm going to make him get on a mic and sing with us.
If it's Irene.
Standing on the promises of Christ my King, through eternal ages with his praises ring. Glory in the highest I will shout and sing, standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing, standing on the promises of God, my Savior. Standing, standing, I'm standing on the promises of God. That was my fault, Ginger. Standing on the promises I cannot fail, when the crowding storms of doubt and fear assail, by the living word of God I shall prevail, standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing, standing on the promises of God, my Savior. Standing, standing, I'm standing on the promises of God. Standing on the promises I cannot fall, listening any moment to the Spirit's call, resting in my Savior as my all in all, standing on the promises of God. Standing, standing, standing on the promises of God, my Savior. Standing, standing, I'm standing on the promises of God. You know, we picked that song before we heard about Denise, and I just feel like that really touched me. And, you know, sometimes in life, we just need to remember that standing on those promises that God gave us kind of helps us through, even those tough times. I do want to announce that one of my really good friends got some really bad news today, that her father has cancer. And she just got a call that she's having a biopsy done on her thyroid, and that's the same body part that he has cancer on. And so she is definitely, struggling with, not only trying to help her father, but also trying to go through her experience as well. And so, singing about standing on the promises of God, sometimes we have to reach out, and sometimes we have to remember that through God and through his promises that we will be okay. And while we might not feel okay, we have to remember that thy will be done. His word is the foundation upon which we need to remember. So our love is with you out there, everybody who's watching, everybody who's struggling. I know that it's not just one person or, the next person. I know we all know people who are struggling. So just rest assured that we're here for you. And so lean on your faith and lean on God. Tell him all of your troubles, and your burden will be lighter. With that, Ginger, what have you been up to?
I'm happy the gym I'm a member of is back open again. I like to go 3 times a week.
That's nice.
Go Ginger.
I like it.
Go Ginger. She's going to show you up on your little challenge.
That's fine. I'm at this point, I feel like I'm out, so it's okay. My gym did not open back up. Well, it did, but then we all went there and nobody was there, so it's a little bit of a situation in Manteca. But other than that.
Well, I just want to say that I am so grateful to be here with you guys and to be here for you. I have a lot of work that I have to do this week that has nothing to do with my lit review. I know I keep saying that because it was such a big part of my last couple of months. But we are working on opening up this church. We are working on it. It's not going to open up this weekend or next weekend, but we are definitely putting it in the works for Pentecost for the 23rd. And we have, this still looks like a studio, so don't come yet. Don't book us just yet. And there will be a reservation system. I know Margie, if you're watching, I don't think Margie hasn't checked in, has she? I just want to make sure. She might check in later. Anyways, if Margie, if you're rewatching this, I don't expect you to book a flight. You can still join us online. So, and for those of you who are still weary about coming out, we have you. We've got your back because we're still going to be live streaming. But I know that there are some out there that are wanting to come, and we're opening up 23rd. We'll see how it goes. Make sure you're on the email for Mava's communication, because that's how you're going to get your reservation information. So I also want to say that this weekend is our drive-through donation. So please make sure that you bring your non-perishable food items and meet us out in the parking lot. Or, you can always stop by another Sunday. Wait for 23rd. So, yeah.
Sounds like fun.
I know. Sounds like fun.
I'll be here excited on Mother's Day.
Yes.
I was just saying, I'll be here on Sunday. I know everybody wonders all the time. Is she going to be there? She is. I'll be here. I'll be here with what time is the donation at? 10?
10.
10. Okay.
Oh, wait. Cici was talking about a creperie.
Creperie.
So Billy was like, oh, a creamery. And we were like, no, a creperie.
Creperie.
Because there is, or at least there used to be, a place in Stockton called the Creamery.
There is still a place, yes.
Okay,
the Creamery. Yes, but the creperie is also in Stockton. And it is delicious. They have crepes. They have savory crepes and sweet crepes.
I was just about to ask.
Yes. And I cannot tell you which one. I think I like the savory crepes more, actually. I don't know. It's a twofer. They used to do this really big Mother's Day buffet, but I don't think that's the case this year. But I'm excited nonetheless.
We used to know the owners.
Yeah. I think you might still.
Not the husband. The wife is now.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
So I don't think I saw a song yet. So it says pick a hymn number, any random number. I like that. I love that, Melissa. Oh, by the way, Rob is not here today. We have the wonderful, the beautiful Melissa is in the back, and she's doing an amazing job. She talks way more than Rob. I think we want her here every Wednesday instead of Rob.
She mostly is here, though.
I know
all the
she's
time.
here, but
Yeah.
she's way more chatty than Rob is. So
True.
I like it. And that's the whole point, right? We all want to be chit-chatty.
Yes.
And of course, Mike is here as well,
I
helping
guess
out with
he's
our
here.
sign.
Yay.
Yeah, helping out with our sound.
Don't turn.
He was going to. You just turned Cici off. She was just about to say, "Don't turn me off."
Thank you, Michael.
So we have a good time. I hope you're having a good time too and laughing with us. Since we don't have a number, should we just open it up and just see where the pages fall?
Have we done 717 anytime recently?
You know what? Even if we have, we can go ahead and do it. 717.
I know I haven't done any of them, so let's do this.
Poor Cici. Stump the Cici.
It's Stump the musician, but really it's just Stump me, okay? Also, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yeah. We were going to try and find a...
I saw, Melissa posted it, and I was like, you're right, it is Cinco de Mayo. And Teacher Appreciation Week, and I do appreciate all the teachers that we have here, so.
I appreciate all the teachers as well. It's also Asian Pacific American Islander or Heritage Month.
Neat.
So for the whole month. And isn't it mental health awareness month as well?
Yes.
Okay. It is. So
May is a good month.
May is
It's
a good month.
month.
And it's also my husband's birthday. And Cici's birthday. Oh, that's right.
It's
you guys
true.
are both, huh? You guys are
It's
both
true.
Geminis, right?
Yes.
That's why you guys
Get
don't
along
get
and don't get
well.
along. It's okay.
So.
It's not that we don't get along. We're just very similar.
Oh, yeah, look. Becky even said, Happy Asian American Pacific Islander Month.
Yes. Nice.
See, I was right.
Yes, and Denise, it is on the Miracle Mile. She's asking where the creperie was.
Oh, okay.
Miracle Mile.
Yeah, it's on the Miracle Mile. Okay, so Billy picked 717, Let All Things Now Living. And there is a descant, which I am not going to do. But eventually, if Cici learns the melody, I could do the...
I won't. I'm just kidding. I'll try.
Why don't we go ahead and both verses, I guess, so that if we get the first verse wrong, we can sing the second one better? What do you guys think? All right, sounds good. I just mention that there were several times where Billy and I took a breath at the same time. Number one, we have not practiced, just saying. And number two, we had to take like more than just one beat, and we both didn't sing at one time because we both needed to take a longer breath. And again, we didn't plan that.
We just, we chose at random, like
Yep.
you suggested, so.
Yeah, it's just funny. Sorry, I just, you go back to choir days, and you're supposed to take breaths in certain places, or you're not supposed to take breaths, next to the person. Anyway.
Yeah, it's one of the things, they first tell you, like, if you have to take a breath, pay attention to the people beside you, even if they're not singing the same thing, just so that you don't breathe at the same time as them.
Yep. And we did, but it happens.
It's okay. I still respect both of you and appreciate all of your hard work.
Well, this particular song is Ash Grove, which I don't even remember. That's just like a famous traditional English song, right?
I think so. It's like an old English melody about an ash grove. Like literally, it's just a song about walking through a field of ashes. Walking through a field of ashes. Not different ashes.
Song?
Different ashes. The tree.
The ash tree. Yes.
Yes.
So. Oh yes. Okay. Maybe it is a church camp song. So, but I think there's a anyway. So I knew the tune. So I was like, oh yeah, I know that tune. So. Well, I know we are almost out of time. We appreciate everybody joining us today. Make sure that you tune in on Sundays at 11 o'clock. We're live. And again, Wednesdays at 5:30. We will end with our closing song that we've been doing for the past 2 or 3 months. I think we like it. We're going to keep it. And we have fixed it. And when I say fixed it, I mean I fixed it. Not me personally, but Janice pointed out that we weren't actually doing it correctly. And we weren't. And so now we're going to do it correctly. And it actually sounds so much better because at the very end, we were going into may the ever and evermore. We were like, that doesn't make any sense. So now we're actually going back to the refrain and doing it correctly. So anybody who has the purple book, it's 187, and we are going to be doing both verses.
Swiftly toward the dawn. May God's great love go with you on your journey, and His Spirit be in your soul. When troubles come like rain upon
Beautiful. Thank you, Ginger. Thank you, everyone at home. Billy just said you forgot the word of the day, word of the week, and I think it needs to be rooster.
Rooster. Why did the rooster cross the road? Because Billy was saving its life.
So with that, you just watch Wednesdays.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everybody.